So this camp of this year is my first camp with my summer kit, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you. 99% of it is budget. I do want to use the setup going forward into 2025 throughout the summer. Last year I did do a video, I'll put at the end of here, of my budget kit out, which was under 10 kilograms for the summer, which are absolutely mint gear. It's superb gear, yeah, and I have got a lot of that with us. But a few changes into this year. I usually do change my summer and winter kit up a little bit, so I'll show you it. The new base weight of it, 7 kilograms, but I want to show you this and I want to compare it to Dave's, because out there's a lot to choose from, and we all have our own choices, and we're all sort of flavours and tastes and things. I want to show you mine, I want to show you Dave's, and I'll even show you Bob's, because Bob is a very light hiker, but I like to carry as lightweight as I can due to having arthritis in my ankle. But I'm not one of these who will go out and pay 800 quid for a 500 gram tent. So this is a realistic, budgety sort of look into my summer setup. And if you want to look at weight overall, we're going to call it about 9.5 kilos ish, 9 kilos, a 7 kilograms base weight. That's without me food and drink. So what you want to call that in weight wise is entirely up to you. It's your preference and what you drink and on what you eat based on the distance. But yeah, let's head over to this lovely little spot that we've got, get set up, and I'll show you around. Now I was meant to be meeting Bob and Dave up here, but somehow, even though they had the map, they went past the car park by 2 miles. They've ended up down there in the valley. I waited for 40 minutes, I had no signal, so I got in the car and drove up the top of there, to which I then called them, and they were 20 minutes into the hike, and they told us they were parked down there. So they will be coming up the back, over the top of here, along and up, or they'll be coming straight towards us, off the top of here towards us, so they'll be going that way or this way and over. So the two OAPs getting themselves a bit lost without the carer, but hopefully I'll keep them in the right footsteps tonight, Thursday, and look after them. But hopefully that's the last of the shenanigans. It's meant to be raining right now. I've got my waterproof. If you can see, it is pretty murky. I have got a few dark clouds there, so it's meant to be forecast till 7 o'clock light rain. It's now 5:20, so I've got a couple of hours of rain if it does come. So we'll see what it's like. It'll be the first bit of rain I've had in a while, I think, but let's see what it's like. It's getting down to 2 degrees, wind 9 miles an hour, so not a bad one. I'm at the spot and I'm looking, and what I have found is, if I remember, we've got a little bit there sticking out. I've got a nice edge over there, you've got Dave up there, it's a little bit breezy up there. But I want to have a look at this spot that I did find a canny while ago. I didn't know if I come up from down the bottom down there, something I came up, I remember seeing it, so I want to have a look down here, see if I can get down here in a nice little flat bit, because the tent I've got is a very small pitch, so it means I can get it just about anywhere, to be honest. So there's Bob and there's Dave. I've eventually found them. They might have been lost, but they found the spot. So they're over that direction, not where I thought. They went further north. But we're here, let's get set up. Let's find a pitch. I did have a spot in mind down there. I've been down, but it's a bit breezy. There's a potential one there, but there's a bit of a rock. I think this is going to be the one with the tent I've got. Oh, that feels nice. Now I'm all set up, I'll show you what my 7 kilogram base weight looks like, I'll show you the food I brought with us, and we'll have a look at the other lads' setup. So summer can have a lot of varies in it. Variables consist of your tent, your pad and all that, but all that different, all like own different stuff, from winter tents to summer tents in the summer. So let's have a look at mine. So tent wise is a Quilt tent. It looks like a Landshine. It's got very similar things to the Landshine 1 Pro. A very nice tent, a different colour. It might be hard to make on here, but it's a little bit of a creamy white colour. Sil nylon, sort of sewn in inner side of it, so it doesn't come with a mesh in it. It's got half a T-zip door rather than the J door, which is different. Bag wise, Heiberg Attila DCF 600 gram, loving the bag. Trekology chair, that's a 700 grammer, ultralight, easy light. Really love this chair. I've got my little wide sea pad handy for me on cook kit. So I've got the alcohol one, which is a Speedster with 45 millilitres of fuel in. Electronics, so that consists of the power bank, the head torch, and that's all I need for my electronics in that sort of state. And then I've got my little lighthouse gold lantern up there, so that's my electronics side all in. I've got my antifreeze Montane jacket, Mark Outdoors hat, Montane base layer, top and bottoms, a pair of merino wool socks. So sleep system, I've got a foil mat there just for a little bit of protection. I've got the Quilt mat and pillow, R value of 5, and then I've got this, which I've had for quite a while, which is a Flames Creed quilt. Those little bits of marks on there for pot. But yeah, first time using that this year. This is a winter one with a rating down to 0. It weighs about 680 grams. Fantastic quilt, lofts up well, and it does the job. That's my vlogging stuff down there, which I haven't included in the weight because that's just down to me vlogging, so you won't be carrying them. So food wise, coming in water, so I took 3 bottles, a bottle for going there and back, bottle for me hot chocolates, and then cooking, so that's more than enough there. Got a few beers which are over there, and then for food wise, some sweet treats, pasta, cake and custard, some Star Bars for brekkie, and some crisps. Oh, forgot to mention my first aid kit. This is in with the weight, all this is, and that consists of a little soak up cloth there, some painkillers, little patches, repair patches, plasters, cool, gel burns, tick tweezers, and then I've got my poo kit there, which is a titanium trowel, some hankies, hand wipes, and then that's all we need in there. So all that is a 7 kilogram base weight. So what isn't included, as a reminder, is my vlogging equipment, your bottles of water, and my food. So not bad, it really is super light. I mean, you've got to look at the bag. The bag there is 500 grams lighter than my Nature Hike one, which was 1.1 kilos. So you've got to look at things like my bag. The bag there, 600 gram, Nature Hike one was 1.1 kilos. So quite a bit of difference there in weight, nearly half. And then you've got things like the quilt, that's a little bit lighter slightly than the other one. Pads, they vary in weight quite a bit. Something like the Repeat SL is pretty heavy compared to that, and it comes down to pillars, down jackets, all your weights do add up. Your tent, this tent here, 740 grams, but other tents do go up to like 1300 ish, I think it is, for the QU. So yeah, all in all, it does add up, and it does make all the difference. Even your cook kits, you can add a couple of 100 grams on by using gas. That's my kit. We've come to have a look at Dave. So Dave's got something a little bit different, a tent he hasn't used in a while. So this is his sort of summer setup. It's warmer weather. Let's see what he's got. So do you want to talk us through your kit then?
Well, I've never used this since September 2022. It's a MSR 201. They don't make it anymore. I don't know why they stopped making it, but it's a lovely tent. I think it was marketed as a cycle touring tent, hence this massive space where you can stick your bike in if you want.
It's a MSL access one if you look at it, but look at the size of that vestibule. That's comfortable space. That, like Dave says, you kindly and easily get a bike in there. But aye, lovely tent that. So what's your kit you're running? What you got inside? What's your sleep system? We'll start with that.
I'll stick that beer over there so it doesn't get spilled. I've just got my little outfit mat, the Numo. You've got the same one, Mark.
Oh yes, so it's a nice lightweight. It's about 320 grams. That very lightweight.
Trekology pillow that I take everywhere.
Yep.
The Rab Mythic 400 down bar, because I think it's still going to get a bit nippy tonight.
Yeah.
I've got all my electronics up there, the warm gear down there, and I've got a little flask of whiskey up there for later on.
Nice. So what you got in here bag wise? So you got the Big Agnes.
Big Agnes Parkview 63. It's a lush bag that.
Nice.
Comes with its little bin, trash can. I carry my beers in that. Cooking stuff, food, spam, unhealthy. And some wraps. I've already put some cheese and
then
garlic.
He's got his few beers there. He's on the cruise campers, and he's got the drone there. So what was your weight all in then, Dave? Because we know people will know who's watched this channel for a while. Dave likes to just in case carry weight, but he's comfortable. He enjoys it. It doesn't matter what it is. We're all different. We'll have different variables, and if we're happy, that's all that matters. So Dave carries a lot. But what was your weight?
19.1.
So you're talking about 10 kilograms more than me, but he's happy. I mean, it is a bigger tent, so you will get extra weight in your tent, your bag, other things like sleeping kits and what he carries can be heavier. He's got a kilo and bits of rope and things like that you carry. But
tent's 2.3.
Yeah, and then chairs, you get like little bits like maybe 300-400 grams on them. But yeah,
I need that out the wind. It keeps blowing over.
Aye, but that's Dave's kit. Fantastic, but another kit and another setup. It's crazy how much they change, isn't it, between people?
Does the job.
It does.
I'm pleased I use it, mate. If we're 10 pound, we could all get in there out the rain.
Well, we'll later. Now we're with Bob. So this is Bob's setup. Bob's eating his tea there, so we're disturbing him. He's on the gym kitchen piri games. Looks canny that.
Only the best.
Where's that from?
Morrison's.
There we go.
Cost us nothing. I forgot to scan it.
So he's sitting in what chair is that you've got, Bob?
Helinox super light one,
So
or whatever it's called.
A super light chair there. He's got the fire metal cook system. He's got a Hilleberg Una. It's not his summer tent. He is liking it. It's his new tent. He has got a Durston X-Mid too, but you see, you can use what you want in the summer. Big Agnes Repeat SL. Lovely mat. I've got one myself. And then he's got a Therma Vespa quilt. Got his down jacket there. He's Rab one. He's got his smart water. And he's running some of the beers. He's got a hazy there.
There's the one round there.
And he's got a sour
Siren, yeah, Mark.
And he's got his Atom Packs bag there. So he's got the siren there. That's Bob's sort of setup. That's his cook system there. What's your pan setup? What's your...
Just some Mickey Mouse one, that.
Is it?
Aye.
It looks a canny one, that, to be honest with you.
I got Mickey Mouse ears when I got that one.
He's got his nice little MSR stove there, but a cracking setup there. What was your weight all in, Bob? Can you remember? Or did you weigh it or not?
10.3, I think.
I'm in, and as you can hear, the wind's giving the tent a bit of shake. I got out before, give it a good tension, and that's the best I can get it. So I've got my earplugs with us. I want to put them in, get my head down. I've got the alarm set for 1 AM to see what the stargazing's like. It's meant to be the best time. We'll have a look, see what we can get from that, and then I'm up at 5:30 for the sunrise. Be a steady morning. It'll be an early pack down. Of course, it'll have been 5:30, and then we'll go from there. But we haven't had the rain, so hopefully we'll have a nice morning. But I'll see you when I see you. Good morning, as you can see, and as you can hear. It's pretty windy, on and off all night for sleep. Right, look at this, man, lovely, getting battered. Bloody Bob's tent, that's standing well, I tell you that.
Not on the other side of the shop.
Right, look at that, it's flattening my tent.
Well, if it's kids, you're actually safe, you know.
Yeah.
Stop.
And you've got Dave there with a parachute. So we're sitting at a constant 28 mile an hour with gusts of 35. So it's a little bit more than what a Lanshan sort of style tent should be taking. But yeah, what a blustery day. It's going to be. Bob says it's in for the foreseeable, so a warm drink and then a steady pack down, but not a nice one, is it? Despite having the tent getting shoved onto us all night due to the winds, and I think 35-mile-an-hour gusts, it's been doing alright for that, and it's not something I would take a Lanchan out in, like a similar tent. But my pillow's flat. Must have a puncher. I'll have to have a look, see what's happened with that. Right? First time for me, but I am gonna put a hot chocolate on the go, or attempt one anyway. That's if the flame doesn't go out. Have that in us, and then have a steady pack down. Brutal. It's meant to get a little bit strong when I've just checked there too. So I'll be tying this to my bag because it will act as a parachute. Waterproof on. The hood's a bit all over. I'm all packed down inside, as you can see. The wind's lifting the floor right up, so it's time to get this tucked down in a safely manner. That's me all packing away, leave no trace and all that. The trail was there. There was where I lost my sleeping bag, which went down there and disappeared. Well, I think it did because I didn't see it. So these two are getting packed down now. Now I'm going to be heading in that direction, over these tops, all the way across there, down the other side and over. Bob and Dave going down there, around, over there and down. So right, let's head on over, see these, say bye. I didn't think I'd be bringing that tent out in this weather. My God, that has been a test, and now I know its limits. But yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy one this morning. Here, Chris, have you been hiding jawbones? I've removed the chocolate that I've just sort of felt on my lip there. So breakfast was left a little bit late. But what I have found is one of these for someone's birthday. Didn't end that well, so it's time to take this bit of rubbish home. And there we go. That's my good deed done. That's that wild camp over. I'm back to the car now, but let's have a little bit of a recap on the whole summer situation with my kit for 2025. So that's my kit all in. The variables which will be changing more than likely will be the tent, just due to the simple fact of the QU having a pole structure and stronger in the wind. As you've seen this morning, 35-mile-an-hour gusts, that sort of temp, which is very similar to a Lanchan, doesn't hold up too well. So I would change it for that based on the weather conditions, or you would try and pitch it in a different place. So yeah, that's what I would change. As you've seen, Bob has got a winter tent there, which is a Hillyberg Una, and his weight was about 9 kilograms. Dave's, you're talking like 20 kilograms for him, but he's comfortable, and he's comfortable knowing that he's got everything, because he takes a lot of just-in-case items. So his just-in-case items are things like a Leatherman, which he hasn't used in 11 years, guy lines, clips, 2 gas canisters. It takes a lot of that. I mean, his tent was a little bit more in weight, but we're each happy, we're not complaining, but it just shows you we're minding Bob's, the setups, how different they are. I mean, I am a taller person, so large items do come in at more weight, but the weight does all add up in certain areas, such as I've said before, and I'm repeating myself a bit, is your stove systems, your sleep pads, your quilt systems. I think the Otimos for me is around about a similar weight to that, in a sense of the flame screen. But yeah, it does all add up, but it's just a little bit of an insight. But if I can help you in any way, I like to all start somewhere. I like a lot of budget stuff. You know, you don't have to go out there and you don't have to spend £800 on a 500-gram tent. There's a lot of stuff out there now. Yeah, it's all made in China, but it is good quality stuff. And if you watch my channel for a while, you'll see some of the kit I use is cracking, and it's not expensive. You know, I mean, some things, yeah, you do want to invest money in, but overall, good bits of kit. So drop it in the comments, any questions you've got. If you haven't already, get subscribed, because I've got this giveaway coming up and you've got to be subscribed to get it. All my photography, which I absolutely love taking pictures out wild camping of people setting up, and myself and my products, and I just like a good photo outdoors. They're going to be there, so go and check out my Instagram. You'll see the photos before you'll actually see the videos come out sometimes. But yeah, feel free to send us a message on Instagram if I can help you in any way, any of your bits of kit. I will. You know, I love helping people out there. I'm that kind of person. So I hope this has helped you, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.